Okay, so it's
Say a command. Canceling voice recognition.
hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's Crafting with V. It is pretty dark in here. So you're not going to be able to see much, but thought I'd do a little chat on the way home. Got on my Hello Kitty hoodie. Love this hoodie. It's nice and warm, and it's a bigger hoodie, just the way that I like my jackets and stuff. So absolutely perfect for me. Now this will be a short video because I'm sure here in a second it's gonna get really dark because I'll be out of the parking lot and then I'll be on my way home. Yay! Now they did give us a free pumpkin tonight. I know, the excitement of a free pumpkin, but I'm going to give it to my mother-in-law because she really loves Halloween. So that free pumpkin, she just loves decorating for Halloween. She's already got like a little graveyard scene set up and everything over at her house. So I'll go ahead and give that to her. And then, excuse me, I'm tired. I shouldn't be, because for the last hour I have been sitting there waiting on trucks to get done. I was going to try to do the rest of the little bit of back calls that Josh had in case he got any back calls from the gate to make up, but it's so slow right now. It's absolutely unbelievable how slow it is. I don't know if I was speeding or not. I think that the speed limit on this road is 55, but I'm not absolutely certain. But that cop didn't come out after me, so I assume it was. Anyway, so I'm just on my way home from work. I know a lot of times I will give y'all a little view of the road while I'm doing stuff like this. I thought today, if the camera would allow me to, even though it's a little dark, I would go ahead and just let you see me chatting to you right now. I don't know why I'm so tired, because I actually slept really good last night. I believe I did anyway. I don't think that I woke up, but it seems the older I get, the more tired I get all the time. I'm just constantly tired, especially within the last 4 or 5 months. And even more so since I actually got shingles for the first time in my life. And I don't know if that's part of it. It's not that bad at all now, but I do still have like a little bit of an irritation on my skin from it, but not bad at all. It's very, very manageable. So hopefully eventually it will go completely away. Hopefully. Anyway, other than that, I don't know. I think I slept really good last night. I may have woken up once and went to the restroom, but other than that, nope. I didn't wake up at all, but I am so tired. And sometimes I think it's just because I work night shift on the weekends, and I think during the week, a lot of times I'm up early, I'm out and about pretty early sometimes. So I don't know. But what am I working on at the house right now? I'm primarily working on my Hannah Lynn mystery for the most part in the living room. I won't start working on my turkey for Thanksgiving till probably sometime next month. I'm letting Julie get caught up a little bit on that one. But I've got plenty to work on. As long as I get one of my Randall Spanglers completed by January, I'm good. I really, really am. I think I've got less than 10 of the magnets left to do. And I've only done that one big square on my Christmas candy canes. I want to try to get that done by the 1st of December. And then, of course, I've got my Chuck Pinson that I started Bluebird Song a long time ago, which I haven't worked on in a good bit. The stitch painting, I pull it out about once every couple of weeks and do a tiny square on it and then put it away, because it's just not turning out the way I want it to, and it's just not calling me back to it. It's one of those paintings that I just really don't want to do it. And it's not to the point that I want to throw it away, because there's actually nothing really wrong with the canvas itself as far as working on it. It's just the rendering, I think, of it. So I got that stitch one, and it was a budget one. I believe I got it from Temu a long time ago. I don't know what's going on up here. Hopefully nothing. But what else do I have going on right now? Firefly fireworks, I haven't been working on it lately, but I will get back to it. There's nothing wrong with that canvas at all. Love Randall Spangler. It is a Diamond Art Club canvas. So I just haven't gotten back to it. It is a round drill, so once I start working on it, I have a feeling that it'll go by very quickly, because there really isn't a whole lot of confetti on that one at all. In fact, there's a lot of color blocking. I've got my camping mystery one. I would say I'm probably about halfway done with it. And then I've got my Sheena Pike, which mystery one, and I'm about the same on it. But I've only got so many surfaces to work on, and I have almost all of mine kitted up in trays, which is what I really, really like. I've got some little doorways kitted up, and I think I've got like 4 or 5 of those left to do. They were also from Temu. They're just those little mini paintings. And I know, oh, and I've got my art skills one. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the garden one. And I was having a really hard time with that one, to the point that I almost didn't buy any from Walmart this year, but I did buy 2 of them, and I've already completed one. I've got to get that video out. That's the next video I need to record, because I love the other art skills one that I want to complete next, along with the little diamond dots one that I got that looks very, very similar to it. So those are coming up soon. And then I don't know, I may have to wait till we get in the middle of winter and start doing my little chick one, my 3 little chicks on the beach. I love that one. Miss Bell sent that to me. I absolutely love it. And I really want to start on it. It is a budget one, but I think it's going to be so much fun to work on. And it's just every time I've got it hanging in my craft room, just waiting to be done. It's like saying, hey, start me. And I'm like, no, not yet. I've got to get some of these done. And then I'll walk by it again and they'll be like, come on, get me up. But I haven't done it. I've got to get some completed first. Oh, and Woodland Panorama. I really need to start just working on that one consistently, because I am 3/4 of the way done with it, and it's the one that I've had going for the longest. Because that one has a lot of confetti, but I love the way it looks. And after I finish that one, I want to do Firebird Panorama. And then I have the Ice Palace. That both of those are by the same artist as that one. So I really want to do those after I complete that one. My thing next year, I've got so many Randall Spangler paintings. I've got a lot of them. I love his paintings, and I've got enough that I can be working on a Randall Spangler painting at all times next year. Even if I decided to make sure that I completed one every month, I would have enough to do that. So in the year of 2026, I plan on, there will be a constant Randall Spangler painting that I'm working on. And I don't know if I could do that with Hannah Lynn. Maybe I could. But if I combined, just started working on like the Big Eyed Girl ones, I could probably do that with all my Big Eyed Girl paintings too. Like Hannah Lynn and Jasmine Beckett Griffith and Sheena Pike actually had a series of those through CRAFTINGV. And I've got like 3 of those left. I've done the Java Joanna, but I've got like Butterfly, Something Brielle, and Peppy Craze, Petunia, or I don't know, but I've got different ones in that series. So I could probably do those, but I think for 2026, I'm just going to concentrate on having one constant Randall Spangler going. And then if I want to participate in events as well, I will. I do have a plan to finish my Chuck Pinson, hopefully before the end of the year. And that is actually the only Chuck Pinson I have left in my stash. I think if I get another one of his paintings, I don't have any of the bright ones, like the ones that are like seascapes, like looking out over the ocean, or the island ones, or anything like that with all that color in it. I would love to have those. But I don't have any of those, and I think if I get another Chuck Pinson, I'm going to try to find something along that line. Because I do like his paintings, but y'all know me. I love having all the color, the pretty colors in my paintings. And a lot of times that will be what draws me to a painting, is all of the color in it. Whether it's a landscape or a Hannah Lynn or a Jasmine Beckett Griffith, if it has the bright colors, especially if it has like purples and pinks and blues and all of those colors that just go so well together. So, yeah, hopefully I will buy one Chuck Pinson that's the really pretty colored ones this year coming up. Right now I'm trying to kind of shy away from buying a whole lot of canvases. I have bought quite a few of the budget canvases recently, but that's okay. What else? I'm probably gonna put this, like, whipping this on. I'm gonna record a different video of me working on one of my paintings, because I will probably have kids there tomorrow afternoon, and with all of their stuff going, like the TV and all of that going, I won't be able to record an actual video per se. I will have to cut out the sound of it if I do a whip and chat, so this will probably go on my whip and chat. I hope y'all don't mind. What else is going on? I am hoping that to be able to start going live again once during the week, as well as my Saturday live, because I really do enjoy being able to go live and being able to chat with all y'all. And I don't know, I really do enjoy that. But whenever I had to quit doing that, I had so much going on, and I have a feeling here pretty soon it's gonna be like that again. I'm probably gonna end up having to help my brother out a little more at the shop next month. Possibly. It depends what the doctor says after he has his surgery next month. Whether or not just that he can't go out on calls, or whether or not that they're gonna make him stay home, because he is the boss of that company, so he can decide what days to take off and stuff, but he does all the business related part of that. And I'll be honest, I'm not that great at it. If somebody calls and asks how much is it going to be to tow this vehicle from point A to point B, I'm not good at figuring the mileage, how long it's going to take, how much it would be, and all that. Now, the in-town ones, those are pretty simple, but out of town and the roadside service calls and running the credit cards and stuff, I would have to have a little bit more practice to do that stuff. So I don't know what's going to be going on there, but we'll see. I am going to go and see Mom tomorrow. I did not go and see her Friday, and every time I miss one of my Friday visits, Thursday or Friday visits to see my mom, I feel so guilty about it. I really, really do. I feel so guilty, even though I did put out a video that day, and by the time that I got home that day, my head was completely, it was just pounding so bad. And I just could not go and see Mom, especially if it was something other than allergies, which it turned out that's all it was. But my head was pounding so bad that day. And I don't want to go in there and risk giving her something like a cold or anything like that. So I'm going to go up there tomorrow and see her and visit her, take her a few mints, and I'm probably going to do some door dashing tomorrow to kind of make up a little bit of money that I need to pay off right now. So that is my plan. And you know, I started recording this whenever I left work, and just sitting here chatting about nothing has made this ride home just seem to go by really, really quick, because I am almost home. Imagine that. I do have a few more minutes, so we'll continue this until I actually get all the way there. Thank you for pulling out in front of me. A lot of times I think people at night, whenever they're driving, they don't expect that much traffic to be on the road, so they don't really pay as close of attention whenever they pull out on roads and stuff. I wasn't real close, but I did have to slow down a bit whenever he pulled out in front of me. But to be honest, I have noticed myself doing that, so it's not something that I really get mad about, because you can't really get mad at somebody for doing something that you do yourself. I'm just so tired, and once I get home, I don't even know if I will. It's only 10:30 at night. I'm not even supposed to get off work till 11:30, and I think I clocked out about 10. So, kind of wish Sonic was still open. I'd stop by there and get me a drink. No, I wouldn't. No, 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 no. I do not need anything like that, or I will be up all night long. It's like I went ahead and drank my coffee tonight, and I have a feeling, and I drank it later in the night. I drank it about 9 o'clock. And I think that that is going to cause enough problems on its own. Because I've got the sweetest husband. Sometimes, a lot of times, he will go and get our dinner at like Walmart or wherever he goes to pick it up. And he'll give me a TV dinner and him a TV dinner. And then he'll also get me a coffee. And it's like one of the Starbucks Frappuccinos, the vanilla one, or a Dunkin' Donuts vanilla. Those are my two go-tos. I prefer the Dunkin' Donuts over the Starbucks one. And it's basically just because the Dunkin' Donuts one is not as sweet as the other one. So, yeah, I prefer the Dunkin' Donuts over the Starbucks one. Anyway, I will go ahead and let y'all go. I am almost home. I'm trying to keep myself from yawning, and I don't want to yawn. Well, too late. Like I said, I am so tired. But I'm almost home. I'll go home, get ready for bed, go to bed. I don't know, I might sit there and make out my to-do list for tomorrow, because there are quite a few things that I need to do tomorrow. So I might sit down and plan out in my planner. I know there's a few things for next month that I need to do. That I need to write down some appointments and stuff. Which I'll talk about that more in another whipping chat. Our company, the company that I work for, sent out a thing on weight loss, showing if we carried a certain plan that we would be eligible for it. So I kind of looked at that, and I went ahead and filled it out to see if I was eligible and signed up for it. So I had to make an appointment for that, and that appointment will be in November. It's just a phone appointment, which is fine. I told y'all I was going to let y'all go, and then I didn't. And now I'm pulling into the house. I put up this canopy next to me, and I'm glad that the weather didn't take it out this week. It only rained. It really didn't do much else. But I got my canopy over here, so if it's nice enough tomorrow, I know it's supposed to be a little bit cool. I may try to come outside and diamond paint underneath the canopy. I wish I'd had that up during the summer time or the really hot parts, because I really do like sitting outside. I just don't like the sun beaming down on me, which is what it did. Okay, but anyway, everyone take care. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, let me know in the comments. And we might just make this, what should we call it? Give me a name for this. Just like a chat on the way home. What should we name that? Anyway, everyone take care. I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.